Hello, in this video I will be showing how to do ordered lists and unordered lists and lists within lists. Okay, first I've got my template open, which is the best thing to do in Notepad++. You don't have to type all these again each time. So now I will save the template as lists. Okay, and it's already got the type HTML selected, so I'm just going to do that. And now I'm going to be showing ordered lists, or maybe just call it lists. Okay, this is the title that appears on the tab, and first thing we want to show is to do simply an ordered list. By default, ordered lists come with, it just show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's why it's called an ordered list. So now it's inside the body tag, so we indent it. Notice how these are all, this is the main tag, and it's in the first column, and then the rest are inside the HTML, so it's indented. Title is inside the head, so it's indented one, and inside the body I'm going to start ordered list, OL for ordered list. And the first thing you do once you open the tag is close it, so you do not forget to close the tag. And being a lovely Notepad++, it shows the matching pairs when we click on one. And then the first thing, when you have OL, the next thing is to list the items. LI stands for list item. So ordered list, open, close, and list item also open and close. Now you might wonder, why do we put some things in one line and some things in separate lines? How I decided, if there's only like a little bit or just one or two things, it's one thing here, just one line. If it's more than one thing to go inside, I would indent it and put it under separate rows. Okay, so LI, first item might be, I might like to indicate my favorite fruits. Okay, and then that's the first item I have discussed that I want to show about who I am, or something like that. Then the next one is my favorite subjects. Next one might be, in fact, I might just do 2. Why waste time? Okay. I love to, that means what I love doing the most. Okay, maybe okay. Now inside this, if I'm just going to save this and see what it looks like, notice list item open, list item close, list item open, list item close. Just having OL is not going to give you an ordered list without having each item that you want in the list to be listed as shown. Okay, so now we're going to see what it looks like. Run, launch it in Chrome. Okay, there it is. My favorite fruits, my favorite things to do. Notice I don't have anything else, it's just 2 lists, right? And now I might want an unordered list. That stands for UL, is for unordered list. Again, when you open a tag, always close the tag, and then inside the list items I might have what I want to have as the list item. Now notice in both cases it's called list item. The only difference is the OL and UL. So I'm going to specify this is unordered list, and at the moment in this list there's only one thing. Okay, F5, there it is. Unordered list come as bullets, and I have not specified anything underneath there. Now inside here, what if I want to have another list of my favorite fruits? So I'm just going to put, notice how it's inside this list, so I'm going to indent it. Even though without indenting it works, it's much better to indent it. It's for readability, just like you do in programming. So now here, the next list I might want is an ordered list again, but this time I may not want it as 1, 2, 3. I may want ABC. So ordered list, and so I'm going to have to specify OL and type. What type do I want? Is of type, just say A here, and then again every time open and close it. Okay, the next thing is inside the body I need the LI. Each time I have a list, I have to have a list item. So what's in the list item would be mango, then another list item would be jackfruit. Okay, so just finish with 2, that's enough. And that's, notice what comes up in here now. Okay, there is the 2 that's like indented automatically because it's a list inside a list, and then the next one I want to have the same thing, so I can just simply copy paste that. My favorite things to do, indent, always indent. This time it might be teaching, not it might be, it is, well, I don't know whether it's before dancing, but dancing. And another item very important for my life and I love to do is cooking. And in fact this might be, I like to call it creative cooking because I like to just make up dishes. Okay, so that's it, and this is list inside a list. And has that been done? We can see what it looks like. There it is. But now under this one, countries I love to teach, what if I want an ordered, did I say countries I love to teach? It's too late. It's 12:40 at night. In the morning anyway. Okay, now countries I have been to. So the first thing I would put, and now in this one, what if I want an ordered list inside this unordered list? And it can still be done. So it will be just inside this one I would put ordered list. Okay, but what if I don't care for an ordered list? I just want an unordered list as well. And then inside that I have the list item, which might be, okay, obviously Sri Lanka, that's where I was born. And then Singapore. There are many more countries, but I think I'm going to stop here because it's 8 minutes already gone. So I'm going to save this and see what it looks like. Okay, there it is. Okay, now if I want to put no, let me see, for the given time I can't include all that, so I might just stop it there. So as you can see, something new here, if you haven't known this already, the type A actually gives how you want that to look like ABC or whatever. So, and the next thing is, if it's ordered, it's got numbers. Ordered by default it's 1, 2, and if you want to change the type, you list the type. I mean, if you have Roman numerals here, notice if you just put I here, notice what happens here. This becomes Roman numerals, and in this case it's still A. Okay, ABC, and in this case it's unordered list, so it doesn't matter. And notice how by default the sublist, a list within a list, is on a different bullet point. Okay, so that's it for now. We will look at another topic.